Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we have some interesting stuff to talk about. Sadly, the PlayStation fanboys don't think the Xbox Series S should be counted toward the sales. It's not fair, making my PlayStation look bad. My exclusives. Yeah, we don't care, dude. Your exclusives. That's what I love. That's what I love about games like freaking Elden Ring. They come out right next to one of them freaking overhyped overpriced freaking PlayStation exclusives. And guess what? Puts it right in its place. Right in its place. And that's where it should be. It's a safe experience. It's made for literally everyone. Gosh dang, man, my camera thing is all kind of weird. Dude, is that where I usually had it? Ooh, stop the count, stop the count. He's cheating. They're cheating. They're still in the generation. They're taking the generation, man. Right. No, man, stop the count, stop the count. Yeah, dude, I get it. It's pretty funny, man. Oh, dude. Sorry, I had to open my Pepsi. Had to open up my Pepsi. So, how's everybody doing tonight? All three of you. This is awesome. Or two of you. Somebody else left already. So, this is pretty funny, man. Like, I saw this on Twitter earlier today, and I was like, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? They don't want to count they don't want to count the Series S now? I've been telling these idiots for the longest time. I'm like, dude, last generation, you guys got lucky with the PlayStation 4. You really got lucky. You did. I mean, the PlayStation 4 came out at a lower price. It had knack. I mean, parents were like, "Oh gosh, should we get gosh, what was it? What was the game? Uh oh gosh, what was it? What was it? What was the one that get launched with that? Should we get the Spartans for our kids, or should we get them um gosh dang it, what was that the freaking game that launched with the Xbox One? It was that zombie game, that Capcom one, that zombie game. They're like, oh no, let's get the kids knack. It's going to cause a space-time continuum drift, basically the end of the world as we know it. I know, man. These guys are not, dude, they don't understand what's going on, man. PlayStation 5 is overhyped. It's overpriced. I mean, clearly the PlayStation 5 is overpriced, dude. There's nothing you can do about that. It it shouldn't be $500. And I mean, if we're talking about that, I mean, maybe dude, the Series S is literally the only console right now. Well, no, the Xbox Series X does a pretty dang good job of hitting its targets too. If it wasn't being held back by the PlayStation 5, but the Series S, like, developers are free to like push it as hard as they want because they don't have to worry about making the PlayStation 5 look bad. You know what I mean? But the Xbox Series X, dude, they neuter every single freaking game that comes out for that. Or they poorly optimize it and then they patch it later and it works just fine. What's up, Mendes? How's it going, man? And then they patch it later and it runs just fine on the Series X. And like, seriously, dude, why do you think I don't play a lot of these games through when I first get them? It's because I want them to get patched. I want them to be fixed. And if they're a little wonky when they come out, I'll take my time, like I'm doing with Elden Ring right now. I'm waiting for maybe a couple more patches before I like really. I mean, I do play it. It's so hard to keep myself from playing that freaking game. It's not even funny. Um, I love it. I love Elden Ring, dude. I think it's literally going to be one of my games, like my favorite games of this generation for sure. Whoa. What about you guys, man? How you guys feeling about this whole exclusives or whatever, man? Oh, look at that. My newest video is finally up. Oh, oh man. So sorry about the Xbox Series S barrage. Oh, I'm sorry about the barrage of Series S content. I needed to get some stuff out there. I've still got a whole bunch more that's planned and that I've had planned and that I need to get out. Some games I need to cover. It really sucks too because if I sit on these games for too long, then like all my window of opportunity for a lot of views and stuff is like right out the window. I'm just waiting on the mental gymnastics as to why the new Sony gaming service is going to be better than. Oh yeah, dude, that's not going to happen. There's this Spartacus thing, man. I mean, it does have potential. To be completely honest with you, if Sony does it right, if they even just put their first party games on there after 6 months, um, that would be more than enough to justify having that service. But I mean, they're going to have to put all of them on there. They can't just do the ones that they build. They're going to have to put all these paid, all the ones they pay to have to keep exclusive. They're going to have to drop those games on there too, man. They're not going to be able to just get away with just their games and only select ones. The XSS is everywhere lately. It's not just the Series S people are buying. Yeah, if Xbox found a way to crank out these consoles and get them out there, yeah, dude, PlayStation freaking blew their wad, man. They're like, let's do it, and they got them out there, and they're like, hey guys, we can't find the this little piece anymore. So they're like, oh man, why are you guys getting an Xbox out there? Well, because they used the M.2 drive, like a Gen 3. So yeah, they're gonna be able to get theirs done. Oh, that's not fair, man. Well, you guys are the ones that decided to go with the oddball 5.5 gigabit. You know what I mean? You guys are the ones that chose that. Yeah, I did watch the first show of the Halo. I thought it was all right, man. I thought it was pretty good. Um, it's kind of weird that they showed Master Chief right there in the first one. At the end of it, I was like, okay, dude, I wasn't expecting that, but cool. At least now we have a face to go with the Chief. I don't know. I did like it though. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not like a super major Halo fan, so like I'm not corrupted by all the lore of all the old games, because I haven't beat all of them. So it's not something that I'm like the only one I've played through is I played through a lot of 5. I'm almost done with 5, and I beat Infinite. So that's my two experiences that I've actually gotten through a lot of Halo because I was never a big Halo fan. So with that said, this new TV show that's coming out, like so far, it seems like it might be pretty good. At least from my point of view. What's up, teacher? How are you doing? They are. I don't know what's going on with the peonies. Anyone knows Sony will announce a new service? Well, if you listen to Twitter, it's going to be the biggest week PlayStation's ever had. They're going to buy From Software and they're going to announce Spartacus and there's going to be something else coming out. They're going to show us a whole bunch of God of War in the PlayStation VR too, man. It's all going to happen this week and it's going to be the super biggest show we've ever seen from PlayStation. I'm going to be like, when I'm sitting back, I'm like, yeah, Spartacus is kind of weak, bro. Damn, 500K sales in the US. What sold 500K? I haven't sold that many checkerbird shirts yet. That reminds me, you guys need to get a checkerbird shirt, and I need to put that in the description. I need you guys to all start getting checkerbird shirts. Just buy one every show, guys. Oh, and a hat. I've heard at the end of the Xbox this week. I've heard it's the end of Xbox. The difference between PS and Microsoft is 500K sales. That's all they that's all. Oh, see, I don't really keep up with the whole sales and stuff, dude, just because I literally know the Series S is going to outsell both the Xbox Series X and PS5 this generation, dude. It's just a given, man. If you're a parent and your kid wants a video game system, man, you're gonna get him a Series S. You're gonna get him a Series S. You're gonna be like, here you go, Timmy. Here you go, buddy. Go in there and play video games. Oh, gee, Pa, I wanted a PlayStation. Have you seen the prices of PlayStation 5s? I can't buy one because it's so overhyped that the morons are paying $1,700 for it. Oh, Dad, gee, Pa, I really want a PlayStation 5, though. Hope you get a Series S, buddy. Okay. In the US, 6.7 versus 6.2. That sounds about right. It's Yeah, I mean, like over in your country, in the UK, I'm pretty sure that the PlayStation's Definitely sell more. And in India and the UK. But it's not the 2-1. No. I never really believed it was 2-1. I think the Xbox One sold a lot more than what people are estimating. They're trying to, oh yeah, I was only like 45. And I'm like, dude, there was more than 45. Yeah, the UK loves their PlayStations and their FIFAs. I don't get it though, man. That PlayStation controller is so uncomfortable. It's so freaking hard to play. After playing on the Series S controller as long as I have, man, like trying to play that freaking PlayStation thing is it's bad. First person shooters, like I cannot stand the PlayStation controller for first person shooters. It is so twitchy, it's not even funny. They reckon worldwide Sony is 15 to 16 million, Xbox is above 12. Dude, I bet Xbox is somewhere around 14. I don't know. I mean 14, maybe 15 even. Yeah, the PlayStation had a whole bunch of consoles out there already built, man. And Xbox has more money. They're like, and you know Xbox is building a lot more Series S's than they are the Xbox Series X. You know that. Like you know that is the case. For every Series X they sell, they're probably going to sell 3 or 4 Series S's. I would say that's probably the way that's going to work out. Because you got to understand, like most of the people that are going to want the Series S are going to be, 18 and up. 18 and up are the ones that are. I mean, some under that are lucky enough they're going to get them too, but 18 and up, those are the ones that are probably most likely going to have to buy these themselves. So a lot of them are going to end up either going with the Series S or, yeah. Welcome to the show, Sev. Oh, but the Series S is making Microsoft gain ground fast. At one point, PS had a 1 million lead in the US. Oh, yeah, man, them Series S's are selling pretty fast, and that's all they got to do. They just need to get those Series S's into somebody's house, and it will be over, man, because word of mouth, believe it or not, man, is much better than all the marketing out there right now. I mean, and then you've got channels like mine that are really, really small, but committed to seeing Xbox be successful. Spartacus won't save Sony. Just give fanboys an excuse to bash Game Pass, even though they have inferior service. Oh yeah, dude, they've been bashing Game Pass for so long, and the fact is they're just jealous. Literally, they're jealous. I really think that's what it is. I mean, and when you got stop the count, not fair. Frog, my brother just told me the PlayStation in the PR department is very aware of the GT7 backlash and are in damage control mode right now. Well, yeah, they've got to be, man. You can't bring a game like Gran Turismo out, especially with the fan base that Gran Turismo has, and expect them to like and do what they did. Me personally, I was pretty nice to Gran Turismo, and I'll tell you guys what, if had I played, honestly, this is my take. Had I played, I've been thinking about this, and I was thinking about this all day, and how I don't ever think about Horizon Forbidden West. Had I played Elden Ring before I played Horizon Forbidden West, I don't think my score would have been as high, man. I don't think my score for Horizon Forbidden West would have been as high after playing Elden Ring because, like, seriously, dude, Elden Ring has like screwed me up a lot. Like, sorry, I literally just played. I was playing. Oh gosh, Stranger of Paradise, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Gosh, what's the other one? Oh, and Ghostwire Tokyo. And like all of those games just felt whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they might be good games in their own right, but I mean, like, Elden Ring has literally like screwed my head up, man, to what to what quality is. Oh, I don't think they have ever heard of them doing anything that drastic before. Sony have a great product, but they can't keep doing this money grab and get away with it. I see more and more people waking up to it. Yeah, people are getting pretty mad, man. They are. They're getting mad about it. It's going to be funny when Spartacus launches and MLB The Show is on Game Pass day one, but not on Spartacus. Oh, dude, that's gonna look so bad for them, dude. The PR is gonna be such a nightmare, bro. Such a nightmare if they don't drop that game on freaking on Spartacus day one. They're like, well, Spartacus is gonna get MLB. Wouldn't count the Series S either. You can't beat that value 1440. Yeah, exactly. 1440p, 60 frames a second. And that's not even and that's not even the end of it. Like you're getting higher than medium settings. Like you're getting pretty decent settings on a lot of these games, which is like, wow, man. Going from coming from seeing like what's on the PC at 1440p with like max settings, and then seeing, like that same game running on the Series S, that's like, wow, man. Like you're really not losing a whole lot from what the PC is doing at max settings right now. Like it still looks pretty dang good. Elden Ring is the best game I've played in a very, very long time, man. That's why I extended that 10 to Elden Ring. I was like, dude, you guys can keep the change too, man. Like this game is so dang good. I have no regrets buying 2 copies of that game. I'm like, dude, I have no regrets. This was worth $150, man. This game is awesome. Like, and there's like Tales of Arise. I don't feel bad about buying 2 copies of that. There's a few games I don't feel bad, like Assassin's Creed, but like Elden Ring is one that I'm like, dude, that's way worth the money, and I'm happy for you From Software. You guys did a good job knocking that one out of the park for me. That's exactly the kind of game I've been wanting for such a long time now that I'm like, wow, dude, they finally deliver that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love like Dark Souls and I love Bloodborne and I love those, but just the scale of Elden Ring, the big, I mean, like the big map, like that does it for me. That's exactly what I want in an open world experience, is that like an action adventure RPG, a real one. Oh boy, Elden Ghostwire Tokyo is not appealing to me. It might be. I mean, I don't know. Like, I do like it. I do like Ghostwire Tokyo. Don't get me wrong. I do think it's a pretty. I do think it's a good game. Like, I like those kind of creepy games though that are not like super horror, but they're like kind of like um. Uh, I don't know. It kind of reminds me more of Control from Remedy than a lot of other games, and I like that. Like, I like that. I do like it. I think it's pretty cool. Like, I do want to actually sit down and play through it one day, but I mean, right now my schedule's so booked, and I'm not, and it won't let me capture from my capture card. So it's like streaming. It's a different is a bad isn't happening either. Second playthrough of Elden Ring and still not bored. Yeah, dude, Elden Ring's a good game, man. I bet. I see. That's the thing, though, man. Some people are gonna get stuck on Elden Ring, and they might not have access to like a friend group or anything. So if people come to the channel, guys, and they want help with Elden Ring, like, we should probably set up something in Discord or around the channel, to where if people want help and they want to be able to play that, like, have somebody from the community, if they got time, because I know we got people on PlayStation playing it. I know we got people on PC, and I know we got people on Xbox. I know that we've got enough people in this community to where we can find a way to maybe try to help newcomers to the series and kind of help them, because I love this game and I want people to enjoy it. Spartacus's DOA without full releases day one. Yeah. Yeah, dude. If they don't drop at least the older stuff that they've got out, and possibly like MLB, dude, they're done. Sony are angry and wasted money on time deals with Deathloop and Tokyo, which sold poorly on PS5. Uh, Breath of the Wild both will be on Game Pass when they come to Xbox. Yeah, day and date. Dude, you know what? We haven't even gotten we can't even pre-order Godfall right now on the Xbox, because I think it's coming day one to Game Pass, guys. If it comes day one to Game Pass, I'm just gonna laugh my butt off at Sony, at the Sony fanboys. I'll be like, ha ha ha, you get our Topi Decades. Well, yeah, but we don't have to pay for them either. Oh, those games were poison chalices. The money Microsoft brought them. Oh yeah, The moment, yeah, you're right, Cabbage. The moment Microsoft bought them, the PlayStation fanboys turned on them. They're like, we don't like Bethesda no more. We don't like Bethesda games. MR2, I have a good authority. I've been told that PlayStation fanboys have agendas. Also, so I wouldn't read too much into that. Forza Horizon 6 is going to be out of this world. Oh, yeah, you're probably right, but I kind of would temper your expectations just a little bit. I know that it can get way better. I mean, like I went back and I showed you 2 all the way to 5, just how much of a change that was. Um, the next Forza Horizon is going to be built on, a next gen engine. So yeah, definitely it could be a lot bigger. So I don't know. I'm hoping that they use some kind of like a map thing like they did with freaking Flight Simulator. I want a bigger map. I do. I want a bigger map. I'm making more builds now. Now they can't meet their demands. So all those millions wasted. Yeah. Yeah, do they spend all that money on all them on all those deals? Then they can't meet their demands, but Xbox is like, hey, you guys want a Series S? You want a Series S? Now everybody's buying Series S's, and by the time Sony can catch back up with demand, dude, everybody will have a Series S anyways. What a week this is gonna be for PlayStation. They're gonna buy from software. Yeah. Oh, dude, I saw something from good old Dreamcast guy, dude, talking about how how he's uh how he Dreamcast guy talking about, oh my gosh, they're gonna buy from software. I'm like, dude, just simmer down, buddy. If they buy from software, um the only thing I really hope is if PlayStation does buy from software, I hope that will still lead to PC releases. And I mean, hopefully that would help from software. Um, maybe have access to more tech and stuff to really push like some of the to really push some of the technical issues out of the from software engine. I would really like to see that. That would be pretty cool. So I mean, I don't think it would be a 100% negative if PlayStation bought from software, but I do think that in the long run, if they didn't keep releasing those titles, because let's be honest, dude, I mean, the most copies that game sold were on PC. So if they continue to sell on PC, that would it still give those those fans a way to enjoy and experience those games on the PC marketplace still, and potentially have, the backing from PlayStation that, and like the expertise and stuff that PlayStation Studios have at Checkerbird Rendering. No, I'm just joking. Oh, that Tunic game is dope. Have you seen Alana Pierce, the God of War writer, and General Hotchig is getting Kennex by ponies for streaming Tunic? Really? Why? Gosh, dude, they just need to leave her alone, dude. Ponies are so terrible. They're so mean to everybody. Doesn't Sebastian Cooper already put heads on hints in Discord? I think he does. Heaps, heaps of hints. Yeah, he does. He does, man. I know Sebastian. Sebastian's a good guy, man. We love him. We love Sebastian. He does. He is very helpful. I'm pretty sure he would help people get in their game with them and help them. I'm not. I can't speak for him, but I'm pretty sure he would do something like that. Kodakawa isn't going to sell from software their cash cow right now, and they won't let them go. They might. Maybe Kodakawa's ENT931. You look high. Well, no, thanks, man. I wish. No, I don't wish, dude. Ever since I quit doing drugs 12 years ago, man, like I haven't looked back. I haven't looked back. Life has been so much better without it. Oh, if anyone wants my help on Elden Ring, I can blap any boss they want. Maybe I'll bring you in this weekend, Cabbage, and we'll run around. Me, you, and Diaz. We'll go run around in there. I can melt bosses. Comment measures. Nice. Never heard. I beat one of them. Yeah, dude. If RE Village comes to Game Pass, that's gonna be pretty freaking sick, man. Pretty sick. Ooh, nope. Nope. What PS5 blows? Nope. And I went that build also. It's bonkers. Huh. 80 and buff. That comment is your one shift almost anything. Forza Horizon 5 will have Forza Motorsport XS graphics in the huge open world game. I hope so, man. Like, I hope so. What we're seeing right now, man, I don't know. It's too much of this cross-gen stuff. We need to start seeing what these consoles can do, man, because I'm really starting to get irritated with the PlayStation 5. That Ghostwire Tokyo, the way that thing launched and the way it looks and the way it plays on the PlayStation 5 is such a freaking disappointment. I almost considered buying it on the PC, but I don't want to waste any more money because I'll get it free next year on Xbox. Like if I don't get through it this year or whatever, I mean, I'll still have it so I can compare them. Thought they were doing away with the numbered Forzas now. Well, they're at least bringing it back to Forza Motorsport, and hopefully that'll be a live. Hopefully it'll be a live service throughout the rest of this generation because I don't want to have to buy another Forza game every other year. I would much rather them just build out whatever they got to build out and then continue to build on that game. I also have a Dark Moon great score and a Moonvale. Hey, Titus Crow, how's it going, my friend? And Chad and Chi. Every day I play my Xbox Series S and my Tesla on my way to work and after work. Nice, man, nice. I've never used a single sword in Elden Ring. I am not using a sword. I'm using a hammer and a whip. From Software's not getting bought by Sony. It's owned by Kodokawa, and they have made 24 games for Xbox. It's not going anywhere. Also, I was told consoles were a main audience for the Souls community. Yeah, dude, it's not. Souls community is way bigger on the PC now. I'm out at Frog, but yeah, I could do Sunday. Okay. Yeah, Sunday sounds fine. That's usually been the day that I've been playing my Elden Ring the most. This Sunday I didn't do much, dude. I just needed some time off. I needed to just relax. I was getting too stressed out about the video games. I bought all these games and then we had a whole bunch of errands and stuff to run, so I just couldn't do the coverage that I wanted to. So I just threw my hands up on it and I was like, whatever. I always have a weapon in my hand, mage or not. Is the performance really that bad? What on Ghostwire Tokyo? It's not that it's bad. It's just, gosh dang, man, it could be better. It could definitely be better. I just don't understand why. I don't understand why that game has to drop all the way down to 1440p to run at 60 frames a second on the PlayStation 5, dude. If the PlayStation 5 is as powerful as Sony says it is, I don't understand why we're dropping. Although why can't we have 1800p without ray tracing? Like I don't get it. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Parry your magic with. They will one shot you, by the way. Watch out for that. Oh yeah. I don't have magic. I've never played a Souls game in my life before, so I actually don't know. And I didn't know what I was doing for most of the game. Hey, Gabriel. I don't do multiplayer either. I see. So you're a Souls. Nope, he's not a virgin no more, man. He beat the game. If you beat the game, you're no longer a virgin. The one that broke my the one that took mine is the one that took my virginity was freaking Bloodborne, man. Whoo boy, that game was insane. And then going back and playing Dark Souls 3 after that, I was like, dude, this game's way slower. This is way easier than Bloodborne. Bloodborne was a nightmare, man. Fighting some of them bosses was so hard. You get these three Reapers or whatever in this one fight, man. And dude, I wish I remembered their name, but those guys, man, whew, that freaking fight took me so gosh dang long to freaking get through those three guys. It was insane, man, insane. And like I said, it was my first time to one of those. But I mean, if I can beat Bloodborne on my first, as my first game, I'm pretty sure you can get through Elden Ring. You know what I mean? Like Elden Ring's starting to feel a little bit A little bit easy at the same time is, it just depends on a boss. Most of the bosses that I've fought in lately have been pretty easy, but then I fought this Erd tree thing over by a tree, and oh my gosh, man, that thing got a little bit rough, but I still beat him in 2 tries. So I was like, okay, whatever, sitting there smacking him with wild swings, blah, 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 with my hammer. Oh gosh, has indeed been resounding success with the gaming community on the PC version. Has now sold over 10 million copies, and that's really good. That's the first thing you see when you search Elden Ring is PC sales. Yep. Beat the final boss yesterday. Had to change my strategy since he is immune to bleed. The sword it drops is OP. Nice. See, I got to one of them bosses in a catacomb yesterday while I was playing, and this dude's a specter. I was like, wait a minute, how do I freaking fight a specter, dude? Because I was trying to hit him and my specters couldn't hit him. So now I got to figure out how to beat that guy up. It's probably gonna have to be like magic or something, and I don't have a magic build, so I'm gonna. My thought is I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do like some magic grease on my weapon and see if that'll hit him, see if that'll injure him. Because yeah, I don't want nobody to tell me. I want to figure it out on my own. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I found like this ghost boss in a catacomb, and now I need to figure out how to injure him. Did you see David Jaffe on Spartacus Andrews said if people don't think it's there to compete with Spartacus, they are morons. Thoughts? I haven't seen what Jaffe said. I have not seen what he said. Oh, but maybe I'll watch it. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I will. It just depends, dude. I don't. It's so hard just trying to run my own content and think about what I'm gonna do with my content to worry about what other creators are doing, man. It's just too tough, man. I just don't have the time. I want to play my games. I want to go to work, play my games, spend time with my family, and create my own content. I don't have a lot of time to watch a whole bunch of other content unless I'm on break. When I'm on break, then I kind of, watch a little bit of content. Dude, my YouTube viewership, me watching freaking YouTube has went down so much since I started this channel. Let's see. Oh boy, where's that time watched? In the last 7 days, I've got like 24 hours of content that I've watched, man, and a lot of that is mine. You know what I mean? Like I've watched a lot of my stuff to try to. Ooh, that's so bad, huh? What's up, Shaq? How you doing, man? I would help you damage control frog, but November is too far and PlayStation won't let up. Yeah, you're right, man. They keep whopping out those mid trash games. Don't know what we're gonna do. No, they're gonna keep cranking out them mid games, bro, just to flood the market with mid and be like, yeah, we got exclusives, exclusives. I'm like, all right, honestly, guys, seriously, I don't think Deathloop's. I don't think Ghostwire Tokyo is a bad game. I think it's all right. I do think that I personally am going to enjoy that game because I like games like that. Um, sometimes like the combat mechanics in a game like Ghostwire Tokyo, like I don't really care for them much, but the other stuff in the game is kind of cool. So I'll be like, yeah, dude, I'll probably end up getting through that game. You get wondrous physics from those Elden Tree boss. Oh, nice. Carrying retaliation scales with your shield upgrades. Do you have a Switch? One of these? Nintendo's Switch. I do have a Nintendo Switch. Because I'm a gamer, man. I'm a video gamer. I just haven't bought anything on the Switch for a while. I know. It's finally got an easy mode. We'll get to it. David Jaffe scared me away from it. No, I'm just joking. I put out content for it. I put out content for it. Like I did like my first impressions on that when it first came out. And then my friend, he was going on a trip to Vegas, so I let him borrow it, and he had it for a while. So I just literally haven't got it back around to throwing it back in the Switch and doing some more content on it. Dude, I neglect the Switch really bad. I mean, Kirby just came out, and I completely neglected that to buy Ghostwire Tokyo. Oh, plus Junior missed school last week, so I didn't get it. I had to punish him with the Switch. He really likes those kind of games. So maybe next week we'll get it and it'll just be like a late freaking it'll just be like a late coverage for it. What's up, Luke? Yeah, Walker. Will Smith is Xbox and Chris Rock is Sony sums up this generation so far. Yeah, basically. Unless you mean the GT7 drama, anyways. Oh gosh, dude, the GT7 drama is so freaking insane. Man, it really breaks my heart to see that Sony would drag such. I mean, they're literally their biggest freaking franchise through the mud like that just for a quick buck, man. Gran Turismo 7 could have been freaking great, man, because it delivers everything that Gran Turismo fans have basically wanted when it comes to driving and like car culture and stuff like that. But the overzealous greed and the pricing they have in those cars, man, just it really does. After you sit back and you think about it, and you think about it and you think about it and you think about it because you feel like you gave it a bit too high of a score because you were so happy with it. Um, you start to realize that, man, dude, like I don't know, man, like scoring these games is just dumb. Oh, did you see the idea I had in the chat, Frog? I did, Blake. I do, and I do take your guys's feedback like to heart and stuff. But I mean, like bringing other people on the show, Blake, I can't control what anybody else says, and you know what I mean. Like I have to be careful with that, and I mean, like I understand that like most people are my fans, but what happens if I get one of them freaking crazy fanboys in here and he starts saying a bunch of stuff, bro? And he gets my channel because as much as I trust you, I mean, I do. I'm a pretty trusting person, so I do. I have to be careful. After that thing with my Xbox, man, like having people on, um, it just with that thing, it kind of just I don't know, man. I'm a little bit uneasy about that. That's why I haven't been doing a lot of so I haven't been doing like a lot of interviews, and I've just been trying to keep all my content basically just me. It's not that I have anything about against anybody or don't trust anybody, but I got to protect my interests. You know what I mean? And like once I get to know people and stuff, it's cool, but just like you were saying, suggesting just bringing on like random people, kind of like Jaffe does. Um, let me get my feet under me, man, because I don't sometimes like I am pretty new to this, man. Like I'm still trying to learn the ropes, to tell you the truth, man. And the reason why I get on here and do these lives is so that I can hang out with you guys and spend time with you and get to know, and get to know you guys so that we can build a better community and a better channel around what we got right now. But and there was another idea that you left on there. I will that I'm kind of looking into to see what's going on. But I do listen to your guys' feedback, and I want you to know that, and I try to keep up with all the with all the latest gossip, man. But having a family and a full time job, and having to play these games and stuff, man. Sometimes some of the drama slips through the cracks. Okay, guys, I really do try to keep up with it. Oh, what games does Sony have without delaying Horizon and God of War this year? Would have been, well, yeah. If they would have actually launched all three of those games last year like they were supposed to, they wouldn't have had nothing this year. So it was smart of them to delay all those PlayStation 4 games in the second year of the you know what I mean? Uh, the moment Xbox sells more PS5 games became from developer Xbox. My multiple Xbox guys. Bye. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. They're saying a lot of Xbox guys don't buy a lot of games anymore, guys. Did you guys hear that? They're saying we don't buy games. We just wait for them to come to Game Pass. Is that true? Are we shrugging our responsibility as gamers and not paying full price for the? They got a lot of nerve, dude. I mean, these PlayStation first party Whopper games are coming out, dude, and they don't even buy them. And then they're going to come over here and tell us, Xbox guys, you guys don't buy games no more. You just wait when we come to Game Pass. And I'm like, doesn't look like you guys buy games either, man. So, shush. Also, my excitement for Sony games is dropping with every. Yeah. I'll tell you that for sure. Honestly, guys, if had I played Elden Ring before I played Horizon Forbidden West, I don't think I would have scored Horizon Forbidden West as high as I did. So good thing I played that one first, man. So it got me out there saying nice things about it. I don't think Horizon Forbidden West is a bad game by any means. It is a safe game. It basically is a continuation of the game that came before it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like dude, I play Ubisoft games. I buy every single Ubisoft game day one. It's not a bad thing if they're the same. It's just a bad thing if it doesn't have a cool open world for me to explore. Then I'd get mad. Like if they brought the same world from Far Cry 6 to like the new Assassin's Creed, I'd be mad. I'd be very mad. I'd be like, nope, nope, nope. I need a brand new map. I've already seen this thing. Trust me, I spent 100 hours hiking around here. I need a new map. I'm not a Sony fan, but GT7 sounded like it was an amazing game as is without the microtransaction. And then they basically just, yeah, they did. They ruined a freaking awesome game because it is, Cabbage. It blurs the line so well between arcade sim and sim racing that like it is a decent experience if you're getting into sim racing and you just got a will. Gran Turismo 7 is a freaking solid experience for learning how to set up or get comfortable with racing with a sim rig, man. Like it is a decent experience. Oh, so my excitement for Sony games is dropping with every releases. I'm gonna sell the PS5 while a fanboy will still play. I know. I'll be like, hey man, I got one of these PlayStation 5s for like $7,000. Will you buy it for half? No, I'm just get to it. How long you use it for? Use it for a long time. Controllers already got stick drift. That's okay. What narrative do the ponies have? They don't really have nothing, man. They've got the exclusives. Bring King Thrash on. Nope, we're not ever doing that again, man. He gets to do his own thing, man. We'll let King Thrash do his thing, whatever, and we will try to be kind of the opposite. I would bring Doc Dark back. I would bring Doc back. I just don't use. I literally don't use that StreamYard anymore. So it's a little bit harder when I'm live on YouTube. It's a little bit harder to try to figure out how to bring somebody on because once I'm already started, I can't necessarily bring somebody else in. So it's just the luck of the draw. Maybe I can do it with freaking. Maybe I could do it using the gosh dang it, what is it? The GeForce Now or whatever, or OBS. I just haven't figured it out. Probably have to have this monitor hooked up to the laptop and have them on Skype or something with me and then be able to like screen share. That's probably how I would have to do it or something. Oh, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's kind of like my workaround or whatever. Can't wait for Starfield to come out on PS5 later this year. It will play so well in 4K 124. Keep it professional, have guidelines. Yeah, I tried to do that, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. People just, I can't control what people say. And some people I'd bring on, man. They would have to have a successful channel and you know what I mean? Like, and know the rules. I traded my PS4, but I'm keeping my PS3 forever. I possibly would buy another PlayStation 3, like if I could get not the slim one with the slide door and not the big fat one, but like the in between one. If I could get a solid one of those, like still new, I would possibly buy one of those again. Forza Motorsport 7 looks way better than GT7. I check it out side by side on both systems. It does, and if you've got Dolby Vision for Forza 7, it looks amazing. Just scream the bitches. Yeah. What's up, Dub? Will? How's it going, man? Was that beat by Shane Dog? What's up, my friend? Oh yeah, I already read that. Xbox Shill. What's up, Xbox Shill? Oh dang, wait, Xbox Shill got himself in trouble already. Already in trouble. Dang. Xbox Shield. I love it. Hey, you know what though? Xbox Series S is literally the only one that's really doing what it says it's going to do most of the time, man. So, whatever. I love how they say that. It's like, dude, the Xbox Series X would be, but they have to neuter the games on the Xbox Series S to keep them at the PlayStation 5 level. And you can't tell me and you can't tell me that's not true. We literally just saw Ghostwire Tokyo come out. You know that game is going to run better on the Series X. You know Deathloop is going to run better. So when both of those games come out and we see all the extra power that the Series X has, I'll be like, wait a minute. And let me hurry up and tell you guys my feelings on the FSR 2.0. We're literally talking about checkerboard rendering with the FSR. Like, it's temporal injection. It's a form of checkerboard rendering. Um, it is a lot more. It is a lot more complex, and it does actually freaking it does look better. But I mean, that's basically what it is. What I'm most excited about on the Xbox Series consoles is DirectML. DirectML is the okay, and my experience, guys, comes from PC. You know, looking at what FSR does right now and what NVIDIA DLSS does. I am a lot more excited about DirectML than I am any of the temporal upscaling things. Because we already have some of those, and it's just like, oh boy, I don't know how good it's going to do. Same dude that just keeps sitting up accounts. Oh yeah, Les, what's up, man? No, the one coming out is like a remaster of the original Forza Motorsport. No, that Forza Motorsport, the new one that's coming out, is going to be a full-on new. Um, it's a reinvent. Not it's like reinventing the wheel. I mean, the wheel was already round. Now it's gonna have spike tires. Next, we'll be asking if the PS10 will have augmented reality. It will be more powerful than Xbox 13. Ooh, what did the show guy say? Oh, let's see. Xbox Shill said, oh, let's see. Oh, I love my Series X 8K or whatever. Dude, I don't know, man. He's just spouting stupid stuff. So they put him in the timeout room. It's fine, dude. He's just being ignorant, man. It is what it is. The PlayStation guys get like that. I'm just glad that you guys don't freak out when I start talking nice about PlayStation. Because there's going to be times that PlayStation's going to hit the nail on the head, man. There is. I don't expect PlayStation to go through this whole generation without dropping something that truly is worth owning a PlayStation 5. I don't see that happening. They're probably going to drop a few items that are worth having a PlayStation 5 for. So my theory or my resolve still stands, that I do think that both these consoles are essential. I just don't know if everything they've dropped lately has really been like bangers. And to me, a lot of it's felt a little bit overhyped, and that's just because PlayStation's marketing is pretty hype. But I'm older now. Like I'm older now. I don't fall for the stuff as easily as I used to, man. I mean, I do still fall for it. I still buy it, and I'm like, yeah, this is going to be great. And then I see it, and I'm like, wow, this is just not great. It's good, but it's not great. I'm gonna do it. Can't get past me, man. The ponies are the will to Sony's Jada. One joke and they lose it. I know. Better watch it. We're gonna get smacked. Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh boy, I need water, man. I'm starting to lose my voice. My goodness. Glad to see your skills are still sharp and nothing gets bad. I know. Oh, Steph, man, putting a little freaking. Oh, why does Evans time me out? Because you're. Oh, I don't know. You have to ask Evans, man. He's in charge of keeping things in line, bro. He's the lead. I need a water, sir. He's the I mean, that's what I have mods for, man. If you want to stay in good graces with the mods, that's up to them, man. That's what I put them there for, to keep the peace. And this is an Xbox thing. We're talking about PlayStation tonight. This has nothing to do with Xbox. We're not talking about Xbox and the games they haven't launched. We're only talking about PlayStation. I want to play some PS5 exclusives without buying a PS5. Do you think Spartacus would be a good streaming service? I don't know. That's a good question. That would be kind of cool. I don't know. I think PlayStation would probably have to do a. I think PlayStation would probably have to do like a deal with like Google or something, man, to be able to get you that PlayStation quality, get you that PlayStation quality and streaming. Now GT 2022 network, yeah. They require online, including Elden Ring, Xbox One predicted the future. Well, yeah, Xbox One was always, dude. Xbox has always been ahead of it. What Game Pass hidden gems do you recommend? Check out Guardians of the Galaxy. Check out freaking Scarlet Nexus. Check out Forza Horizon 5. Check out Halo Infinite. Check out Tunic. Tunic is doing pretty good. I just don't have the time to play it, or I would be playing it. I did play a little bit of that. It looks amazing. Flight Simulator, of course. You better get yourself a flight stick and go start flying around on that. That's a pretty solid experience. There's a lot of stuff on there. There's a lot of stuff that I bought day one when it came out, Alexander, and you have full access to a lot of stuff I've already paid for, man. Xbox fans can say whatever. Yes, they can. Because this is an Xbox channel and we're talking about Xbox stuff and we're talking about PlayStation. So if you come in here and you say stuff that's like negative towards Xbox, all these guys are going to jump on you, and I just don't want them to do that to you. So you Ivo Xbox. Okay, all right. Everybody loves Xbox. I'm glad you guys finally admit it, man. Forza Motorsport 7. Forza. Don't make crap, that's not true. Let my Series S can't believe it can play AC Valhalla. I know, dude. Just playing AC Valhalla on freaking Series S the way it feels on a 1440p monitor. Yeah, it won my vote right there. Right then and there, I was like, yep, it's good. Chill, you're pushing your luck. 8K 120 FPS is a lie. And you know it. Only PS claims that. I know PlayStation has that prominently on the box in gold letters, man. Shadow behaviors. We know it's you, Shadow. Stop being a shadow tonight. Just be cool, man. You've been part of this community for a long time, Shadow. You understand how things work around here, bruh. You understand, dude. If you're just coming here to be a freaking troll, then we're going to treat you like a troll. Sev has full responsibility of doing what he likes to do with trolls, man. Like he's the troll master. People can say whatever they want, but keep it on the level. Tell PS4 and Xbox One games stop getting made. We're not going to see a full potential. Yeah, you're completely right. You're completely right, man. As long as Xbox, I don't think is going to be doing it no more because they've made it so you can just stream that content to older Xboxes. But with PlayStation continuing to, I've been pretty good smoke back with PlayStation continuing to support the PlayStation 4. Like I've never thought it was a bad thing, guys. I've never thought it was a bad thing. I just didn't envision the way that PlayStation is doing it right now. I thought that they would be building PlayStation 5 games and then finding a way to backport those to PlayStation 4. I didn't think they were going to be building PlayStation 4 games and then making them look a little bit prettier and adding freaking trigger support and charging me $10 more. Like I didn't see that as the case. back when I was advocating for them to continue to support the PlayStation 4. Now they're not doing that. Now that they're just building PlayStation 4 games and slapping a little bit of paint on them and charging me $10 more. Yeah, dude, that's uncalled for. Like with Xbox's plan to be able to create full-fledged Xbox Series X and S games and then allow them to stream them on last gen hardware. That to me is forward thinking and like, yeah, dude. I mean, if you're playing on a base Xbox One and you get a stream Xbox Series S quality, yeah, that's pretty freaking cool, man. Because I mean, yeah, the blades are running on the Xbox Series X blades, but it's potentially essentially delivering you an Xbox Series S experience. Oh, man, because Xbox fans here just don't spread insults and childish lies. Yeah, exactly. We're talking about it. I think this community is pretty fair when it comes to PlayStation. We listen to all the stuff the fanboys say. We're only coming after the fanboys. If you're an honest PlayStation fan, you're more than welcome here. And we will treat you with respect and we won't freaking give you a hard time for liking PlayStation because I clearly like PlayStation. I have one. So I mean, a lot of us here do have PlayStation 5s as well. It's just these fanboys, man. They get in here and then they start making everybody else not like PlayStation. What's up, Chris? How's it going, man? I can't stop thinking about the Z, of course, Competizione on the PC, man. Woo! I'm telling you, man, being able to play a racing game at max settings, at max resolution, at well over 100 frames a second is literally phenomenal. Oh, one more night, I'll touch you. Crusader Kings 3 comes to Game Pass tomorrow for Xbox. You gonna make a video about it? I probably will. Okay, I will. I will download it and make a video. Dude, I don't play those type of games. I don't really play those type of games that often, but I will. I do want to try this one. It is something that I want to try, but I just don't know if I'm gonna have the time to really get into it. And like trying to cover a game that I really don't know a lot about, Will, it's kind of tough, man, because I'm sitting there like trying to talk about stuff and hi guys. Oh, LOL. Oh. Forza Horizon 5 could be better if you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some stuff that could have made Forza Horizon 5 better. You're completely right, but imagine being named Shadow. Being new to YouTube in 2022. I know, like, welcome to YouTube, guys. Why am I always in timeout? I know, dude, that's so bad. Bye bye. Gave you a chance to be honest. I know, dark plates. Dark plates. No, I'm not getting dark plates for mine. If I do get those new plates, I'll get the pink, the purple ones or whatever. The pink or the purple. I haven't decided yet. IP, I know you. New account. 321. I know. Heard it's a slow game too, so it's understandable. Yeah. Most of those games do take a lot of time because not only would I have to learn, like with Age of Empires 4, like I'm having to learn how to play that game at the same time as like trying to figure it out. And that's why I haven't covered it. Age of Empires, because I what's up, Straggly Rock? I gotta learn how to play it because I don't mind learning how to play new games and like seeing what they are and stuff like that. And I buy a lot of games. I could show you my whole list of games and point out games that I was like, yeah, that looked interesting, and I bought it, and I'm like, oh boy, that didn't work out for me. I do that a lot. There's nowhere on the internet to hide from him. VP. I know. I should start trying to sell these fanboys a VPN so they can make new IPs just for Sev to block them again. Well, it's funny. They all use the same. Like Shadow always uses like the same language too. You know what I mean? Like the same language, the same stuff, like the same comments and stuff. You know, like the way he comments. It's just after a while you kind of know. I'm flat out on WRC 10. Yeah, WRC 10 is a freaking intense game. Yeah, if you come to this chat room, I have your IPS. That's why Rogue hasn't made a return to spam because he can't. MR2, the internet isn't a safe space, especially if you're Liam Neeson from Taken, who has a special set of skills. I know. Xbox Series S shouldn't count. Well, guess what? PlayStation 4 shouldn't count. They use it to boost the sales of the PlayStation 5. Yeah. PlayStations, man. Ooh, I'm just learning now what a man he can be. Did you get the new cars in ACC? I did. I did buy those. I did pick those up. I just covered the MR2. I'm at the M4, the BMW, the 2022 BMW. I think that's going to be my new car, man. I really think that's going to be my new car. I put up a video of Mount Panorama in that car, and I was using the controller. I do think that's going to be my new car. Honestly, I do think that is the new one. Sheesh. Who did you get? Typically, IP ban on site, but I gave him a chance. He's still alive. What were the sales numbers for the Series S? A lot. It keeps selling a lot. Cheaper than yeah, dude. I think I got like what 5 or 6 cars for like $12, $10 or something. I don't remember. It's like 11 something, man. $11 for all those cars. I was like, ooh, nice. I don't even know who handed me. Yeah, for what's up, OCD Gamer? How you doing, man? Yo, bro. What's up, Sony fanboys? It's here in the chat. Oh, sorry, I got to turn on the big PC. I'm gonna go through those cars and see which ones I got real quick. Oh. Oh. What's up? Well, there were a Sony fanboy. Just one. Dude, I don't know, man. They've been sticking over there to MBG like white on rice. They're like, MBG, you really think that PlayStation is gonna you really think they're gonna have something cool to show us tomorrow? They're gonna have something cool? Really? I'm like, yeah, I would love to see this, but they'll come out and they'll be like, guess what, guys? We finally got Abandoned up and running now. You guys can see what it's gonna look like. I'm like, Abandoned, dude. Everybody forgot about Abandoned. Ooh, surprised. Automobilista 2 not come to console yet. I don't see. I've been thinking about picking that one up, but man, that one's on the slightly mad platform. Like Project Cars 2 and stuff. And I just, dude, I like Assetto Corsa way more than the Project Cars 2 engine. So I mean, don't get me wrong, Project Cars 2 was really a great stepping stone, but to be completely honest with you, I don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm that. I don't know if I'm that up on the Project Cars platform. To be completely honest with you. It was over a 1 million lead a few months ago. It was indeed Shadow. Yeah, it's Shadow. He talks like Shadow, man. Thought it would have been Shadow or Riley. Riley is Phantom. Phantom is Riley. It's tomorrow Death Stranding update out. I don't know. I thought, see, I don't have Death Stranding on the on the PC. was thinking about picking it up, but let's see the cars. Where do I? Let me see. Let's go into single player. So right now I got this BMW, the M4 GT3 2022. Let's see what other cars they have. I thought they dropped the Audi Sport 2022, the BMW 2022, and then I guess that is not in this one. Or is it? No. Why is that locked? I own that car. And then they dropped this Audi. Ooh, gosh, man. The ray tracing on this looks way better than the ray tracing on Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Dang, that Audi looks nice, man. I should probably check that one out too. Let's see. Series. Intercontinental. Sheesh, what cars did they bring out? Where's the Ooh, that's new. They brought the Honda NSX GT3. I like them to drop new tracks. Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't notice they dropped the NSX. Got a GT3 2019 Evo, GT3 Evo. That's a nice one. What's this Mercedes? I don't really care about Mercedes that often. Let's see. They got McLaren, Audi. I thought there was a new Ferrari in here that was supposed to be. Gosh, what series was that car though? No, that's not in there. Maybe they're GT4 cars. Maybe they're GT4 cars. GT4. Let me see if that's what they is. All right, let's see. They got the Maserati, the KTM, the Jetta, the Camaro, Porsche, AMG, McLaren, the Alpine. Okay, so it's not the GT4s. I know there was a Lambo. They brought another Lambo too. Okay, maybe it's right here. Okay, so is this the one they brought, the Huracan? Or that? That's bad. That's definitely not it. Oh, maybe this is it. The Ryder Engineering, the Lambo, the REXG T3. Maybe that's it. Maybe that one's it. Huracan 2015. Sheesh. Ferrari. Dang. They got a 2017 NSX in here as well, Chris. Interesting. Okay, so let's go back. Exit. Yes. Okay. I need to get back to Elden Ring. There is. Okay. It's the weight of the cars in ACC that they just now. I think that's it. It really is. It just feels a lot better. Oh, have you played Battletoad Frog? I have not, man. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go up here a little ways to see what I missed. I wonder when they're going to drop a new Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown trailer. I know the game's coming out in what, September? Usually when they come out in like September or something, Peloton will start showing them off in maybe a couple months before that. They'll start giving codes out to like the YouTubers to make videos. Hopefully they send me a code for it. I put in for one, so hopefully I preview code. It's supposed to be Solid Crown's supposed to be using the WRC engine. So if they're using the WRC engine for like physics and everything, that'll be pretty good. I think that'll be way fun, actually. It's just games. He's just a clickbait to get them views for false information. Who are we talking about? I didn't clickbait. No, I'm just joking. I didn't clickbait today. Yes, back to Elden Ring. I'm gonna bounce peeps. Have a good night. Good night, Cabbage. Yeah, probably. Well, shoot, I've only been on for an hour tonight. Robot, you think Sony is gonna release something tomorrow? No, I think they would have said something about it already. They usually give you a 2-day heads up before they usually give you a 2-day heads up before they do one of their little things. So probably a couple days or whatever. MBG. Oh, you're talking about MBG. MBG. We like MBG sometimes, don't we? GTA 6 coming to 2077. That's pretty funny, but it's probably true. Tomorrow, Sony will announce the end of the days for Xbox. No, I don't think so. They usually give you a couple days notice before they do one of their things. So I would think Thursday. Thursday would probably be Thursday, maybe Wednesday. If they do it Wednesday, they'll announce it tomorrow. Well, it's probably Thursday. They'll probably announce it tomorrow. They'll probably announce the show tomorrow, and then it'll be Thursday at my time, 3:00. GT7 is caca. It's caca. I haven't played it for a few days, man. I downloaded my $1 million so that I can buy wide body kits for all my cars. And I tried to put one on my VW bus, and it just wouldn't work. So I was like, okay, I don't care anymore. Bye. They usually do it Thursday. Yeah, so I mean, if they're going to do it Thursday, you'll know tomorrow. I've seen them announce them as early as Monday, though, for their state of plays. But then they just do a state of play like last week for Hogwarts, or is that the week before? It was probably the week before. Might have been the week before on that one. Dang, I put out so many freaking videos tonight, guys. Bet Shadow's going to leave a salty comment now. He always does. I can't believe you guys blocked me for no reason. Well, yep, see, the Series S is more powerful than PS5. PlayStation is dead. I love my Xbox. Oh, sure. I have to play a third playthrough to get all the achievements. Bought the game for $20. If you aim at some of the characters, they will shoot and run away. Yeah, he's already in there. He's already in my videos posting comments. How nice of him. You know, I don't even delete other comments, man. Like, I just don't even care, man. Our game's not that good now. They're safe. All the games are coming out. They're safe, man. And I think a lot of us are just getting kind of bored with it, man. We are. Like, I am getting a little bit bored with these safe games. I want like a freaking cool adventure, man. I want a game that's going to keep me, I just want something cool, man. How did you like Breakpoint on the Series S? Thinking about picking it up. It's running at 1440p at 30 frames a second. So, I mean, it's not bad. I bought it when it first came out. It's actually way better than it ever was when it first came out, Night Tilt. It is definitely a lot better experience now. You can play yeah. If it's cheap, man, I'd definitely pick it up. I have no regrets buying that game. I love it. I think it's great. It's really fun. The map is so nice and so fun to explore. I think you'll have a good time. Mama's baby game. I don't know why, but I like old games. Old games are fun too. I just want them to look better. Wait, Andrew, I have my checkerbird shirt and hat now. Nice. Currently on Wildlands, loving the Tom Clancy games. Yeah, if you like Wildlands, Breakpoint's more of that, just better looking environments. Oh, we don't want PS to die. We want it to thrive and keep Xbox on its toes. If PS dies, Xbox will rest. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not everybody doesn't have it. I need you guys all to buy Checkerbirds. I really enjoyed Checkerbird Forbidden West, but seriously, tons of fun with the game. Yeah, Checkerbirds. Those Checkerbirds, man. They definitely do a good enough job at bringing out Aloy's eyes for sure. So, I mean, you got to give it up to the Checkerbird. Aloy swoops in on her Checkerbird to an 87, and I'm just going, hey. Yeah. I heard there was gonna be a new Tom Clancy, like the old one. Hello. Yeah, they're doing Splinter Cell. They're remaking the first game. They're doing a full remake of the first game, so we should have that probably in the next couple of years. They did announce that this year, so Splinter Cell's good, man. All of the Splinter Cells, the old ones, will run at 4K if you have a Series X. But now I'm worried. Seven Evans has put an IP tracking device on the shirt. Don't feel safe enough to wear it. You better wear that Checkerbird shirt, man. You better wear it everywhere you go. No, I'm just joking, man. Oh, I'm always watching this chat. Next to all your names is an IP address. I make a point right now. Troublemaker. Series X, gosh, dude, oops, I've been playing my Series S a lot more, man. It's so much more convenient to just turn on the monitor and like flip it on, dude. I don't know, man. I have a bad TV. 30 FPS. Get a monitor, Les. Get a monitor, man. A 1440p monitor. And you'll be solid, man. You'll be happy. I mean, like you might not get the biggest one, but like get like a 30, get the biggest monitor you can get that you can afford, 1440p, because then you get all the features of 2.1 and you get a solid freaking screen, man. And solid freaking screen. Like I love this one that I bought, but I could go for a little bit bigger one. I'm thinking about possibly upgrading to a 42-inch to tell you the truth. I know where you live, MR2. Don't cross me. I won't put the money in. God, you guys. I think I'm the only person who prefers 1440p over 30, or 1440p 30 over 1080p 60. I would much rather on the monitor. On the monitor, to tell you the truth, the 30 FPS really hasn't been that bad. It's actually been okay. One Frog just picked up Ducati 90th edition for 79. Yeah, I picked it up last night too. That's so funny, Andy. I literally bought that game yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, man. And then I played it for 10 minutes and I was like, nope, I'm good. This is a bit too old. If you want a good one, get Ride 4. Ride 4 is basically the same thing, but with different bikes and probably more tracks. Oh boy. Wow. Oh man. Oh gosh, I got a little bit farther down. Call of Duty Ghost Recon Breakpoint was terrible when it first came out, but it's greatly. Oh yeah, dude, it was so bad when it first came out. Well, it wasn't so bad. I mean, I still enjoyed it, but it did get bad. Looks okay for 79 pence, easy to handle. Yeah, it definitely is a lot easier to learn how to play on that game, Andy. You could probably pick up Ride 3. Ride 3 is exactly like that. That's the exact same way it feels. Have a 28-inch 60 hertz Samsung 4K HDR monitor. Nice, nice. Taser, but the picture quality isn't great. I need a Thanos snap emoji. When I ban people, frog, come on, get on that. I'll see what I can do. I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to get those emojis, man. I would have to freaking invest time and energy into learning how to do it. So if you know how to do it, then you can just send me the information and I will do whatever I got to do to upload it. 1080p is too bad for me, lol. It depends, man. If you're on a 1080p monitor, 1080p looks fine. That's the thing, man. It looks good native. It is big though. Also, which one should I get for Xbox Series S? I bought the LG Ultra Gear 1440p monitor, and I freaking love it. It's so good. The contrast ratio and everything looks so good on this. Let's see. If you could get a copy of TT Isle of Man, Andy, I think you might like that one too. But that one's a little bit harder than that Ducati game to play. Same monitor as mine. Yeah. Oh, I have the 1440p 32-inch MSI monitor, 144 hertz. It's great. It would be good for a big TV or monitor. You got you got the LG. I love this monitor. I think it's great. OLED. What about OLED? See, I got this OLED TV and I do love it. I do like the OLED more than the QLED. But dude, this monitor, man, like I don't know, man. I really like it. I really like it. The FEOV is much better. And the viewing angles. Curved monitors were. Oh. And Xbox really came back from the Xbox One era. That VG chat on their cell tells you Game Pass and Xbox Series S are the perfect 1-2 punch. It really is, man. I've been saying that for almost a year now. Like literally, we're almost to a year that I've been saying that Series S is going to sell more than both of them. And it is, man. The Series S is going to outsell both PlayStation 5 and Series X, and there's just not much you can do about that. And it's because that is a consumer that is a device literally built for the average consumer, whereas the PlayStation 5 and the Series X are built for the more hardcore gamer, or I don't even know if you can call it hardcore gamer, that entry level PC enthusiast type gamer. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Mr. Dude, I recommend a curved monitor to everyone, and no bezel is always helpful too. Yeah, I kind of wish. I mean, dude, these bezels on this are pretty freaking thin. I do like them. Does that have like plastic? Yeah, it does. Protective. My nitro is only 24. LG for you are the PC gamer. Oh man, you're one of us. I am kind of freaking moving to PC on certain things for sure. That is like racing games. I'm almost ready to make the switch all the way across to I hear them Samsung G7s are pretty nice. Your monitor started with an Acer 28-inch. I got a 27. And I'm thinking about going bigger. I'm actually thinking about getting the biggest one I can get. Nice, Mr. Dude. A lot of the ponies saying the Series S don't count. Yeah, dude. They're like, stop counting it, man. Stop counting the Series S. It's not fair. I'm like, dude. You just mad that PlayStation didn't think of it. I mean, I do kind of feel like Xbox should have put a disc drive in that Series S, man. But you go PC, you never go back. I still find the Series S, the Series X to be a pretty freaking formidable opponent to the PC. You know, for what you get in that box is pretty solid. Oh, why do you think I got a card that's just good enough to give me 4K 60? Oh yeah, man, them monitors can start racking up in price pretty quick too, man. But at the end of the day, like you get way better quality out of monitors. I feel like they're literally built for gaming way more than these TVs are, dude. These TVs, man, dude. Once I started playing on this monitor, everything changed. Even playing my Series X and my Series S on this monitor, it's a completely better experience than on the TV, man. Like it just feels better. You don't get like the ghosting artifacts all the time and things. It's just can't see the checkerbirds no more. The checkerbirds are harder to see. Use my Series X more than my PC. Yeah, it's just I mean the Series S is the convenience of it and the quality that you're getting with the Series X is pretty good. I mean if games if Series X games keep launching at 60 frames a second with a good enough image on a 4K TV, like I think it would be pretty good for a lot of people this generation. Monitors are better for gaming. It's called response times and much faster than the TV and high refresh rates. Oh yeah, yeah. It looks so much better and it feels so much better. IPS and high refresh rate, 1440p is king. Yeah, I think is mine IPS. Ooh. Yeah, mine is a nano IPS screen. That's why it's amazing because it's nano. I don't know what that nano crap means, but whatever. Whatever. It's a nano IPS. Yeah. I like open world games at 60 frames a second. I'm pretty sold on 60 frames a second for open world games. Oh, to be honest, I have not looked back since I got my 50-inch nanoscale TV series. Oh yeah, you don't have to look back, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it the biggest reason I'm more comfortable on the monitor is because I'm sitting here and I'm either streaming or I'm just like playing like on the PC or something. So uh, I do like my TV experience still, but I'm actually thinking about taking this down and putting it behind me and giving that other TV to my daughter. And the new QLED, QD, Quantum Dot QLED OLED look monitors like a big game changer. Probably actually, because you get Quantum Dot, you get better color reproduction. I love that Microsoft jumped on the cloud gaming technology early. That way, in a few years, when the tech really takes off, Xbox would be ahead of everybody in the tech. Yeah, monitors are way better. It was a joke for playing games. I mean, they play open world RPGs. I do. I play a lot of open world games, racing games, open world games, and then everything else. Shouldn't be saying that if you had a Sony. You wouldn't be saying that if you had a Sony. And Sony good, everything else. Yeah, I probably would. It's a nano quantum dot panel. It filters the colors for better color accuracy. What for the monitor? Yeah, I haven't even really looked at what the hell it comes with DCI P3 98%, whatever, blah blah blah. Maybe I should actually look at the specs of my monitor and find out what it does. For a TV now, before I get a monitor, I don't know what I'd get. I don't know, man. There's you got Vizio, you've got freaking TCL, and you've got Hisense that all three make solid TVs, budget TVs with pretty solid tech in them, dude. For a very decent price. Getting like a Samsung or a Sony or a freaking LG, you're literally paying for a name on top of that. So don't pay for the name, pay for the TV and get the tech. I mean, granted, the LGs and the freaking Samsungs and the Sonys are much better quality. Um, you're still going to get all your tech in a cheaper TV, and it'll still be just good enough. You know what I mean? Oh boy. For the nano cell panel. Got one. I have an OLED, but I don't see the difference between a regular TV. You'll mainly notice the difference when it comes to the to the HDR content. Like you'll definitely notice that. Will PS5 Pro get upscaled checkerbirds? Probably. They already got the checkerbird renderer 2.0 in there. Am I buying my TVs on Black Friday? Black Friday is a really good day, really good time to buy a TV. NanoCell budget price with high technology. Yeah, those LG NanoCells are pretty good too. The LG Ultra Gear Frog has a 98% color recreation accuracy. Yeah, it looks pretty dang good. Like when I'm playing games with it looks pretty dang good, man. I'm like, oh boy, that looks good. The new cute OLED screens have the OLED blacks and the high brightness of VA screens. Best of both. See that higher brightness? That is one thing I kind of do miss from my QLED, but not enough to be like, oh yeah, I want it back. Playing Evil Within on Game Pass on my sexy series. Series sexy fudging ass. Nice, dude. Nice. Oh, all right, my friends. I'm gonna go. It's already 9:30. I didn't realize it was so late. I will try to get on earlier tomorrow without doing as many videos. PS5 Pro will do upscaled 8K checkerbirds. Oh dang. I think that's going to be funny if they do PS5 Pro and it comes out and they talk about checkerboard rendering. I'll be like, whatever, man. I don't know, man. They're needing to rely so heavily on checkerboard with a PlayStation 5, man. That really doesn't sit well with me. You know what I mean? Like it's like why do we have to rely on checkerboard still? Like checkerboard looked pretty decent on PlayStation 4 Pro, and like I give it to them, for being like $100 cheaper or whatever. But the PlayStation 5 is literally the same price as the Xbox, man. Got a better entendido. Can I? Don't let the checkerbirds bite. Oh, I always noticed that. All right, my friends. Yeah, they did rush it to the market. I think they upscaled it and sent it out, man. They're like, hey guys, why don't we just checkerboard the GPU? We'll call it the I should next one I should do like an evil bird that's like a checkerbird. Oh, gosh, like with teeth or something. All right, man. You guys have a freaking good night. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.